2010, the World Expo will be hosted in Shanghai, China. This will be an opportunity for China's development and a grand gathering for the world's people. The World Expo is a super-large international exhibition hosted by the government of a country and participated in by a large number of countries and international organizations, featuring a grand scale, a long period of time, many exhibitors, and tremendous influence. The Bureau of International Expositions, the BIE, is an intergovernmental international organization headquartered in Paris and is responsible for the holding of the World Expo. The BIE currently has 154 member states. Since the first ever World Expo was hosted in London, the United Kingdom in 1851, the World Expo has gone through a history of more than 150 years. Many of modern society's concepts and activities start with the World Expo, and numerous inventions like the incandescent lamp, the telephone, sewing machine, steam engine, and elevator have become well known through the World Expo. The World Expo in its initial phase attached great importance to commodity displays and exchanges, while the present phase pays more attention to extending new life concepts, cultural exchanges, and major issues mankind has met in the process of development. The World Expo has become an important stage for the people of all countries to sum up their historical experience, exchange wisdom, embody the spirit of cooperation, and look forward to future development. It is likened to the Olympic Games in the economic, cultural, scientific, and technological fields. There are two types of World Expos, the Registered World Exhibition and the Recognized World Exhibition. The Registered World Exhibition is the highest class exposition, with a frequency of every 5 years and a duration of 6 months. World Expo 2010 Shanghai is a Registered World Exhibition. The Recognized World Exhibition is hosted once between two Registered World Exhibitions and runs for 3 months. For example, the World Exposition with the single theme of water was hosted in Zaragoza, Spain in 2008. China is a country that loves association and upholds peace. China, implementing its reform and opening up policy, needs to expand exchanges with other countries and learn from the experiences and the development of the rest of the world through hosting a successful, excellent, and unforgettable World Exposition. On December 3, 2002, China won the right to host the World Expo 2010 Shanghai, China. This will be the first registered World Exhibition in a developing country. World Expo 2010 Shanghai is scheduled to run for 184 days, opening on May 1, 2010, and closing on October 31st. During that period, it will attract more than 200 countries and international organizations to participate in the exhibition, and 70 million visitors from home and abroad. The Shanghai Expo Park is located across the Huangpu River in downtown Shanghai, with a riverside layout and a planned land use area of 5.28 square kilometers, of which 3.28 square kilometers will be within an enclosed area. The theme of the World Expo 2010 Shanghai is Better City, Better Life. Participants will display achievements of city civilization and city development, promote the international community to pay more attention to city development, and coordination between the environment and development, and a harmonious coexistence between humans and nature in our future cities. The World Expo 2010 Shanghai will have 2 innovation highlights. Among them, the Urban Best Practices area will focus on showcasing the innovative and valuable cases and objects worked out by global representative cities for improving life quality. It covers 4 themes: livable homes, sustainable urbanization, protection and utilization of historical heritage, and scientific and technological innovations in the built environment. The World Expo 2010 Shanghai has put the Expo Shanghai online and, by using the technologies such as the internet and virtual reality, build a virtual and 3-dimensional Expo Park online to present the brilliant contents of the substantial World Expo on the internet so that netizens from all over the world can visit any virtual exhibition hall. Many participants have recognized the value of the Expo Shanghai online. The Central Committee and the State Council have paid a good deal of attention to the preparations for the World Expo. General Secretary Hu Jintao clearly pointed out in his report to the 17th National Congress of the Communist Party of China that ensuring the success of the World Expo 2010 Shanghai is not only an important juncture to pursue the scientific development, but also a major driving force for the future. So China must make good use of this opportunity. Inspecting Shanghai Expo Park, Premier Wen Jiabao pointed out that ensuring the success of the World Expo 2010 Shanghai is not only the responsibility of Shanghai, but also of the whole country. The preparations for the World Expo 2010 Shanghai are progressing smoothly according to plan, constantly deepening theme deduction and exhibition. The scheme of exhibition concept planning for the China Pavilion and the Theme Pavilion has been completed. Construction of the park is being carried out orderly. The construction of the World Expo permanent buildings such as the China National Pavilion, the Theme Pavilion, the Expo Center, the Performance Center, and the Expo Access have started, and the support projects in the Expo Park and the rest of the city are being constructed in earnest. Work of participation has yielded notable results. More than 220 countries and international organizations have confirmed their participation in the Expo, and many have signed participation contracts and announced plans for their national pavilions. Chinese provinces, municipalities, autonomous regions, and the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region have also signed participation agreements. Market development and operation preparations are progressing smoothly. The World Expo 2010 Shanghai has had 12 global cooperative partners. The outline for the protection of intellectual property rights for the World Expo and the supporting policies for multiple tax categories of tax revenue have been formulated in succession. All-round efforts in communication and promotion. With the smooth progress of the preparation for the World Expo, domestic and foreign media have made extensive reports from various angles. The promotion videos on the World Expo have been repeatedly broadcast. The National Expo Publicity Week and the National Touring Exhibition Entering the Expo have entered many cities on the Chinese mainland, as well as Hong Kong, Macau, and even the Treasure Island of Taiwan. They have provided a platform for understanding the World Expo at close range and participating in it for people all over the country. Overseas promotion activities have been carried out in many countries such as Japan, the Republic of Korea, France, and Russia, and also in the UN headquarters in New York. The promotion activities have also drawn support from international elite competitions and made successful publicity for the World Expo, hand in hand with the Formula One Chinese Grand Prix, which has 600 million TV viewers all over the world. China looks at the world, and the world looks at China. In 2010, more than 200 countries and international organizations will unfold a vivid and splendid picture scroll for us around the theme of Better City, Better Life, leaving an indelible impression on the visitors from the whole world. In the World Expo, we first of all look at culture. Take the architectural arts alone as an example. Since the Crystal Palace astonishingly emerged in the World Expo 1851 London, the World Expositions have always had some structures leading the trends of the times and becoming the classical works in cultural, scientific, and technological innovation. More than 40 countries have decided to construct their own pavilions at the World Expo 2010 Shanghai. The UK pavilion, named the Pavilion Ideas, is like a fascinating lit cube. The Spain pavilion is weaved by using myriads of wicker, with its outline like the charming flamenco dance skirt. The Netherlands pavilion, named Joy Street, embodies the innovation of the future cities in space, energy, and water conservancy. Dandelions will be planted on the rooftop grassland of the Switzerland pavilion, and cable cars will lift visitors to the rooftop. There are also the Canada Pavilion, the Nepal Pavilion, the Luxembourg Pavilion, and others. The China National Pavilion has a height of more than 60 meters is full of power and grandeur and tries to fully embody the spiritual connotation of Chinese culture. World Expo 2010 Shanghai also features more than 20,000 unusually brilliant cultural and performing arts activities and forums, such as summit forums and theme forums. The World Expo will become a carnival of the world's people, a scene of great joy, and a grand world gathering for cultural exchanges. In 2010, strolling in the Expo Park, you will feel the immeasurable charm of the many cultures of the world and appreciate the magnificent prospects of the future city life. A grand gathering for the world civilizations, a World Expo for all of us. Let us meet at the World Expo 2010 Shanghai.